Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fantastic video on my amazing channel. Now, what do I have in store for you today? Well, something to add on to my most popular video for whatever reason on my channel, which was the Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare Collector's Edition box set by Umbrella Entertainment, except today we have the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 Collector's Edition box set by none other than Umbrella Entertainment, which is, by the way, one of my favorite companies, favorite physical media companies. They're awesome, okay? Every single one of their things that I have ever received is the highest quality thing I've ever owned in my life, and it's really awesome. They do a whole bunch of these really awesome releases that come with a Blu-ray movie of one of the Twisted Childhood Universe movies, which consists of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, Bambi the Reckoning I got not that long ago. I'll do a review on that eventually. It comes in a nice little hardcover box. It looks like a book, which is really awesome. It comes with a children's book, it comes with a poster, and it comes with a bunch of postcards along with, of course, the movie. I am going to try and collect all of these from the Twisted Childhood universe because they look awesome on the shelves. I missed the first one, okay? Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1. Completely missed that one. The only one I've ever seen sold for $1,000. So I don't think I'm going to be getting the first edition of this series, but you know, that's okay. That's all right. So I'm going to show you everything that this comes with and show you how awesome it is, because this is actually readily available on eBay and stuff. People are selling it left, right, and center. So I'm going to pull you in and I'm going to show you everything that comes in this glorious box set. So let's get started. And here it is. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, which was significantly better than the first one. I didn't hate the first one. Everyone I know who has ever seen Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, the original, absolutely hated it. But you know what? This had a budget of $1 million, so I didn't think it was too bad. Here's some quotes on the back. They like to throw in some purposely mean-spirited quotes as kind of like a trophy. It's a twisted perversion of beautiful children's stories. No respect for anything sacred. People have to tarnish everything. Says Brandon Pike. What a loser. Not even beautiful childhood storybook characters who helped shape us into who we are safe from modern depravity. The existence of these films is heartbreaking. Shut up, Marco. What happened to my boy Winnie? Yeah, that one's good. Todd's a good one. WTF. Making childhood storybooks into horrors? There's gonna be nothing left for kids to even watch or read soon without being terrified. Bruh. Amazing quote. Amazing quote. But they do that for all of their releases, and I think it's kind of hilarious. But this is what you get inside of it. There's the Blu-ray, there's the children's book right here, and there are the postcards. So let me show you the Blu-ray first. And here it is. This is the Blu-ray. All of their releases usually have this nice clear white Blu-ray case of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Here is the back, along with my sweat stains as usual. Nothing new. Here is the description for the movie, and you get some pictures of what goes on in here. Now, this is also a limited set. Forgot to mention that. I'll get to that earlier. Time travel. I'll get to that later. Here's the disc of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. And here is the poster, which I'll show you in a little bit. But this is the inside. It is the reversible cover art is exactly the same as the front. So I don't know, why it's reversible if it looks the same on both sides, but that's okay. But yeah, there's the disc. That's the actual Blu-ray that comes in this set. This won't fit in frame, but here is the reversible poster that you have of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. You got all of, the characters and stuff. You got the owl and Tigger and Piglet. And here's the reversible one. Him with the flaming chainsaw, which I think is pretty awesome. And this is may or may not be hanging in the background of my videos for the rest of time. Here is the little card that comes on the back of it, where it gives you your number out of 2,500. So this is a limited set. The first one of just the first Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey movie was of like 600 something. They only made as many as people pre-ordered, I'm pretty sure, which is why it was a weird number. But they only made 2,500 of these copies. I got 3 75. So I like to keep this because this is the only thing that'll tell you what number you got, and it's glue dotted to the back of it. So I'll keep it. I usually keep it in the set because it just barely fits. But yeah, this is limited. Next up, we have probably one of the most unique things that come in any physical media set, which is a children's book of Winnie the Pooh, the sticky story of a bloody poo, which I actually am just now reading that whole title. I didn't know it was called that. Yeah, all right. But illustrated, written, those people, authors. There's the back's just red. It's very thin. But you're just gonna have to listen to me read this entire thing to you. So, if there's a kid in the room, put it on speaker. Don't actually do that, please. But yeah, we got nice little artwork on the inside, which is not showing up very good. It's very dark. But yeah, there's Tigger. There's a little owl and Pooh and that horrific image of Piglet right there, which is pretty awesome. We're right here. In the 100-acre woods once filled with glee, Malice now ruled Pooh. What? Malice? I actually haven't read this since I got it, so this should be fun. In the 100-acre woods once filled with glee, Malice now ruled Pooh and his friends. Oh dear me. For vengeance and dominance, the animals strived to finish what they started to ensure they survived. Alright, here we go. Next page. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. You know what? I actually might I need to put that picture. This image needs to be on my set because that is absolutely glorious. Christopher Robin, once the hero, now despised. He couldn't forget the murderous cries. His best friend Pooh had been, now a creature of evil, like nothing he'd seen. Oh, I forgot they're like British and stuff. His best friend Pooh had been, now a creature of evil, like nothing he'd seen. There we go. It's the only way it rhymes if you say it incorrectly. Now, we got the owl. He looks completely different than, the first image. Big white owl ripping out the jugular of a man. Pretty cool. Honey pots were long since licked. Rumbling tummies feeling tricked. Their powers unnatural filled to the brim, left them hungry, tearing victims. Tearing victims, limb from limb. I am partially dyslexic, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. Beautiful image of Pooh. I like how he looks different every time he shows up. That's really awesome. Just finding a torn apart body. A sickening discovery deep in the woods. Viciously butchered, body parts laid out. Like a shop of goods. Rolls right off the tongue. The cavalry... The cavalry called, the police entered the den. But no weapon nor training could help them then. I could, be hired to read children's books, I think. There's Pooh, Tigger, and Owl. I'm pretty sure his name is just Owl. I don't know. I didn't read these as a kid. Out they stomped, those furry friends, fangs a-showin' round the bends. With a growl and a grunt, a snarl and a swine, Pooh declared, "It's Poohin' time." Absolutely. What a way with words. What a way with words. Couldn't be referenced to Morbin time at all. Remember that? So, here's Pooh. Stabbing the man, I think, or I don't. I think it's. I don't know. Look at all those. Where did he get all of those knives? Christopher searching, unearthed. Yes, a terrible true, a tale too awful to bear. For our hero, the sleuth, the animals were once good. The twisted and turned. He could believe all that he learned. All right, this is getting a little old here. We got Tigger chewing up this guy again. Pretty cool. He entered his home and found unspeakable violence. Calling for his parents, there was nothing but silence. Bonnie was missing, the worst fear confirmed. Manuel Tigger was rampaging with hatred that burned. There's Pooh getting his face split in half with an axe. Christopher Robin doing Christopher Robin doing battle with Pooh. A flaming chainsaw from which there would be no rescue. Suddenly, Pooh was stopped in his tracks. The end of their friendship, Pooh's head split with an axe. That's one way to end a relationship, huh? And there they are, eating some body parts at a table. And that's it. That's all I get. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and, I'm sure everyone skipped through that entire thing, so. Now that you sat through me reading the story, assuming that you totally didn't skip through that whole thing, we have postcards. And this is what I meant, is this image is probably, it's gotta go somewhere. I have to put it somewhere, because this is absolutely glorious. All these they're blank on the back, but look at that. Look at that smolder. That's, oh my god, it's beautiful. But yeah, we have all the images from the children's book that I just so elegantly read to you. I'm sure all of you are you're all sleeping now. This will put you right to sleep. I have such a beautiful voice. But yeah, this is all the artwork in the book, in case you wanted to hang any of this up. And then we do also have images from the movie. So we got Winnie the Pooh sitting in a recliner chair. We got Tigger, Christopher Robin with a gun, that owl thing, Winnie the Pooh again in like a jail cell. I haven't seen this in a little bit, so I don't actually remember anything that happened. There's Winnie the Pooh. There's Piglet. There's this atrocious image of Winnie the Pooh as a child, and that's it. That's all the cards you get. But that is everything that you get in the Umbrella Entertainment Collector's Edition of Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. Now, if you wanted this, I put that back in upside down, it's fine. If you want this, people are still selling this all over the place on eBay. You're probably going to look around $100 for this set, because it's like gold, apparently. People hunt down these things and pay legitimately thousands of dollars for them. Not this one specifically. The original one is like unbelievably hard to get. There's a lot more of these ones, so if you want it, you shouldn't have too much of like a hard time getting it. But if you already have it, then the struggle's over. You don't have to search for it. But yeah, that's everything that you get. As you can see, like I said before, kind of looks like it's meant to look like a little children's book. So when it sits on the shelf, you got it just looks nice. It looks nice. So I'll be going over Bambi the Reckoning soon. Don't worry. All right, and we're back up front. So hopefully you enjoyed watching all of that. If you haven't seen my review on the Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare box set, then make sure to go check that out. These movies are way more popular than I thought they would ever be. It's kind of baffling, honestly. There's an extremely heavy cult following for these that I would like to say I'm part of, but like some people are like hardcore. This content gets eaten up. So if you like the video, all right? And if you're first time on my channel, then go check it out, because I have a lot of cool physical media reviews, and I also like watching like extreme horror movies and stuff. So if you're into that, go check it out, okay? Because I put a lot of effort into these, and I would like your support. Any support would be amazing. Also, you get to watch me hang up this poster, because it's been a while. I will admit, it's been a while since we've added to the wall of posters that's like half cut off, because the camera angle kind of sucks, but it's okay. Over the past like year or so, continue to add them. The last one we had was the Japanese guinea pig movies. That was my 50 subscriber special. So also, we're almost at 200, so get me to 200, please. We're at like 180 right now. 200 subscribers. I do a little special video every 100 subscribers that I get. So please, 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 please get me there, please. Please. I want to get there this month. That would be so awesome if you could do that. There we go. You can't see that at all. Wow. It's up there, okay? I promise it's up there. It's right there. We have officially completed the first row of posters on the back wall. We're going to start filling up the second row and then the third row until you can't even see it. They're going to be on the ground. But this whole thing, it's not going to be white anymore once I get all the posters up there. But there you go. That is the end of row 1 of the poster wall. So congratulations if you're witnessing this momentous occasion, if that's even a word. I don't even know. Totally didn't fix the lighting or anything like that. wasn't even pointed at me. So if you're watching till the very end of the video, aka right now, thank you all so much. I love you, you're amazing. And Gerald here would like you to comment down below, "It's Poohin' time." And if you do, then I will pin your comment. First one to say "It's Poohin' time" is getting a permanent pin at the top of the comment section of this video. So if you want to go ahead and do that, that would be amazing. Again, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, do whatever you want. And I hope to see you in another video, my friend. Thank you for watching.